Hello and good morning, everyone. Today I am going to Apache Trail, which is one of the legendary trails in the Superstition Mountains. I will try to show you a few points of interest on this 70-mile one-way journey. Our first stop is at the Superstition Mountain Museum here in Apache Junction, which was founded in 1980 by the Superstition Mountain Historical Society. Larry Hendrick is the co-founder of the Superstition Mountain Historical Society. It is on a 15-acre site. Our second stop will be here at Goldfield Ghost Town. It's really nice, especially for people who have not lived in Arizona and want to see what the mining town looked like and what to experience the Southwest. Um, They have train rides for the kids to enjoy. They also have a few food places here. We often come here to enjoy their peppermint ice cream. This is the train station. What you saw in the back was the Superstition Mountain. Here are some of the restaurants. Now we are going to continue driving towards Canyon Lake. But before we get there, let's stop at this beautiful place by Needle Vista Point. Park your car about 100 yards further from the entrance of Needle Vista Point and go to the left. You can walk through the dry wash and climb over the small hills. Kids will have a lot of fun exploring this space. Right now, the wildflower bloom is coming. We had a very decent rain this year, and this area is gonna look great. There is another stop we are going to make here. It's coming up soon. There is no name for this part, but I call it the Waimea Canyon of Superstition because that's the feeling I get when I see it. It reminds me of the Waimea Canyon in Kauai. When you get to the end on your right, you will see a beautiful view. So stick around and you will see what I'm talking about. Now check this out. Isn't it beautiful? You can also climb up on the other side from where we were to get an unobstructed view of the valley below. You can see the four peaks on the left and the canyon lake below. It's the same view, but It's a very clear view of the valley down there. Now we are stopping at Canyon Vista Point. It gives us a view of Canyon Lake from above. Now we are entering Canyon Lake. We are driving through this one-lane bridge. People usually wait on the other side and let each other pass through. We are in a small town called Tortilla Flat. Check this out. The first Tortilla Flat School was established on this spot September 23rd, 1932. 14 students attended. Mrs. Spence Dingle was the first teacher. Wow, this was 96 years ago. Now they have turned this into a museum. There are a few shops here where they sell souvenirs, food, ice cream, etc. This town was established to support the construction workers and engineers passing through this area to build the Roosevelt Dam. Now we are driving towards Apache Lake. At some point, we will be on a dirt road. We are getting closer to the dirt road. And here we are. This road is considered one of the most scenic roads in the desert, but at the same time, it is one of the most dangerous roads as well. I'll be turning off recording from time to time to focus on the road. We are approaching Fish Creek Hill. There's a stop there, some facilities. Before we begin the descent, we are stopping here at Fish Creek Hill. I was here last year and explored this area a little bit, but I'm going to explore both sides of the hill to see what the views are like. Take a look at the Apache Trail road that goes down from Fish Creek Hill. That's on your right. I'll show it to you again. There it is. I have never driven on that road, but I have heard that it gets intense. It is one of the steepest mountain passes in North America. I'm gonna take that road to go down to Fish Creek Bridge. That bridge is famous. It got washed away or got damaged a few years ago, and it remained closed for like 5 years. So this is the furthest we could come, and we had to turn around. Let's continue exploring this area. They did a great job building this path so people can easily walk through the area and get a glimpse of what the surrounding looks like. I think we are soon gonna see 1,500 to 2,000 feet drops on all sides. Check this out. This is the first drop on the left of the Fish Creek Hill. After, of course, you are past the, overlook points. Wow, look at the valley down below. And that's the road all the way in the back below the mountain that we came through. Now I'm gonna go and walk back to the trail. By the way, if you plan to come here, remember that this is a very rugged terrain. There is no network available. You don't need a 4x4 to come here. And I'm saying that as I'm seeing people driving the sedans. Now I'm gonna walk to the right of the Fish Creek Hill. I made a short video last year when I approached the end of that Fish Creek Hill to the right. But I'll walk there again today so that I can capture this for this trip. This happens to be the last stop before you drive down to the famous Fish Creek bridge. Most families stop here for a quick bathroom break because the next facility is like 10 miles away at Apache Lake, which is like 45 minutes from here. Our desert has a lot of mountains. And here's a fun fact. Arizona has more mountains than the entire country of Switzerland. There are mountains everywhere. I'm approaching the end of the walkable path, I would say. So this is another cliff, and you can see the Apache Trail going down from that side. That is the one we'll be taking on today to get to the Fish Creek Bridge. I am not fond of this particular spot because there's nothing here. If you go down, you go down by like 2,000 feet. And believe it or not, I am afraid of heights. Yeah. Now let's check out what is behind this mountain. I'm just very curious. It seems like a nice path to walk on, very straightforward. So I'm just going to walk and see what is out there. As expected, there are just desert plants, especially cacti, acacio, prickly pear, and whatnot. I wonder what this area looks like when it is raining. I don't know if it's a good idea to come here because there are many spots along the way that say do not enter when flooded. So I'm assuming that there are many areas where flash floods happen. So it's not safe to come to this place when it's raining. I see some wildflowers here. I'm watching my steps as I'm checking out some of these areas. I am going to turn around and head back so I can continue my journey to the Roosevelt Dam. On the right hand side of the top, below those mountains, there is that Apache Trail. You can see a vehicle driving there. I'm parked there, so I'm gonna go walk back to my car. Guess what? I'm actually going past Fish Creek Hill and descending. As I had mentioned earlier, this is the second steepest road in North America. Many cars have fallen here, so I'll switch off the recording to pay attention to the road again. We are going to descend about 1500 to 1800 feet in just 2 miles. I am about a mile in, and we still have a long way to go. You can see the road at the bottom. So in the next mile, we will be descending to the road that you see on the right hand side. We will probably continue our journey to Apache Lake. Once we get to Fish Creek, we'll decide. I think it's about 8 miles or 9 miles from here, and it may take another 35 to 40 minutes to get there. I don't know if I'll go there, but we'll see. There is no network here, so I don't have any directions to follow. But once I get to Fish Creek Bridge, I'll ask someone about Apache Lake. I'll now continue my descent to the bridge here. I'm really excited. This is one of the legendary, iconic drives that people come to complete. I had to switch off my recording, but here we are at Fish Creek. This is the bridge that got damaged. I heard that there's a cave up there. When I was looking at the Arizona Hikers group, somebody had mentioned that there is a cave up there, and that's the cave. So I'm gonna walk over there. I'm using all fours. There are a lot of boulders to hop through. It's rocky, but looks like it's a short hike. It's doable, so I'm gonna climb up there and check it out. There is water down there, and it's actually really nice with some stream coming through. It's a nice breeze. I had to turn my camera off because I had to use all fours to hop through the boulders to get inside the cave. And this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. I'll try to show you the breach. Maybe I'll have to go to the other side of the cave. Then I can probably see the breach. Now I am on the other side of the cave, and you can see the breach down there. There's a vehicle that's crossing the breach. I am going to head back now because I don't want to spend way too much time here. This is nice, it's beautiful, but I need to get going. I'm really hoping to go to Apache Lake. Shouldn't be very far from here. I have decided to drive through this legendary bridge. I'm crossing Fish Creek Bridge. It's a single lane bridge. How exciting. Here's another bridge coming up. So let's cross this second bridge as well. I like this mountain, so I'm going to stop here to take some pictures with my Fujifilm camera. Whoa, check this out. This is the legendary Rivers Ranch. I always wondered where it was. I am going towards Apache Lake now. I asked one of the guys on an ATV and he said I have 3 more miles to cover. So here I am at Apache Lake finally, and I'm going to check out this Apache Lake Vista Point to see what it looks like from here. I think we are getting closer to the wildflower bloom. Probably in a couple of weeks, this area will look completely different. That is Apache Lake. Let's continue our journey. I wanted to turn around and go back, but then I didn't want to drive through the dirt road again, so I decided to go to Roosevelt Dam because it's a paved road from Apache Lake to Roosevelt Dam. This is what it looks like. It's nice. I'm 135 miles away from home, but I have decided to go to the Roosevelt Dam and complete the loop. It's gonna take me about 2.5 hours to get home. This place is very beautiful. I'm excited to complete the whole Apache Trail from one end to the other. And here you are. You can see the Roosevelt Lake here. The drive is absolutely beautiful. And there it is, the Roosevelt Dam. Wow. I saw a parking lot, so I decided to pull over and take a break. There are just 2 cars today, can you believe it? And I chose the perfect day to come here because it's Super Bowl Sunday and there is no one here, which is great. Roosevelt Dam looks beautiful. Hopefully we get to see the other side as we continue to drive up. I'm walking back after taking a whole bunch of pictures on my Fujifilm camera. I will share them in my video. I am on the other side of the dam now. This is where they are holding up all the water and sending it to our homes in Phoenix. This looks big, and that is the bridge. I have this cellular network now, and it's saying that I would be going through this bridge to go to Tonto Basin and then take Highway 87 to drive back home. Yep, I am now going to drive through this bridge. It looks great, and I am amazed by the amount of water. On the left is the dam. Right there on the left, and on the right is the reservoir, which stretches for miles. You can see all the water, but I'm just going to pay attention to the road here. There are some beautiful beaches out here like Bachelor Cove and Solterra Cove. It's nice to be back on the main road. This is Highway 188. El Oso Road comes in a few miles, and we are passing through a town called Tonto Basin. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. Thank you, and see you next time. Have a great day.